Hello guys, welcome back. I kind of have the Greek mafia around me. It turns out it wasn't Hermes at all yesterday that tried to get me to go out because I couldn't, figure out why Hermes of all the gods would not be aware of stuff. It was the old man imitating Hermes, and every time we've had problems with the Greek gods, we're all looking back. It's all been Odin going and causing strife because it's something he likes to do. He likes to start shit. He likes to start wars. He likes to start problems. And I thought back over the last couple years I've worked with Odin, of all the things that have happened that have put me into dangerous, situations where through the grace of the gods I lived. Like, there was this one time that somebody grabbed my backpack and I swear to the goddess, to my dying day, dragged me to the side. And a car came out of nowhere. In fact, it was a blue car, son of a bitch. And it went flying by. And there have been other times where, like, remember the car hit me in the leg and stuff like that? Like, in that sketchy guy in the park and those people that were shooting guns? And I said, I've had an awful lot of close shaves, come to think of it, and I've always made it through. And Dionysus starts worrying that he's always made it clear he wants you, and if he can take you out, you're his. I said, where's the logic behind that? Why can't one of the other ones scoop me out? But Odin's logic is that if he can take me out of this world, he owns me. If he collects me personally, arranges for me to die, unfortunately. So his latest scheme was to have me go out and go shopping. And because nobody in this area, I think me and my two friends are like the only people actually wearing a mask. The one kind of sort of wears it, but most of the people, like the last time I was at the gas station, the workers are wearing them, but nobody else is. So the old man is trying to kill me. And I asked Hermes, I said, I know you can't get me out safely, but if you could work a miracle and get me some hot dogs and hamburgers for, Memorial Day and my birthday, I'd be so happy. He can't make any promises, but, I now want to go out because Odin planted that seed of out. I'm a Gemini. I might be an extreme introvert and like being at home, but I'm still an Gemini, and we still like out. We still like travel. We still like look. So they're having a debate of whether it would be okay for me to go. And I said, if it's okay for me to go, give me a sign. And it came up in my newsfeed that America really fucked up our testing, and at least 4 states have been combining two sorts of test results they shouldn't have. And now we have no idea who actually had COVID and who just had been exposed because they put all the data together, which they're not supposed to do. Having a disease and having been exposed to it are two different things. So now we don't know what the actual numbers are. And I know some people are going to pounce on that and say, well, that's great. Then we have far less than we thought. But that just means we have far less accurate testing. It doesn't change the amount of people that have died, unfortunately. And, it means that we eased restrictions at a time when maybe we shouldn't have, because now we have false data. And I'm like, this fucking country, I swear Odin runs it, wants us all. So I got back here. Loki's been trying to come back in. Loki, he'll play the old man's side. And then when it's advantageous, he turns against his own brother and he doesn't know him. And he's trying to come in and get the Greek gods good graces and trying to look like a charming fox. And he vaguely gets to come in. The Norse gods try to come in and smile and act friendly. But, they're the one group of gods I've worked with that would have no problem taking me off the face of this earth to, get me wherever they want me to be. And I'm like, damn, you people are psycho. And I can see them why the Greek gods have, a problem with them. It's not that they're uncouth, it's that they've been trying to kill me, apparently, especially the old man. And the old man was just like looking at the floor, trying to look at me real adorable, like, and I said, what is wrong with you? I've always told you I liked you, my dear. Certain things have to happen. That's all. And, he'll take you out when he's still in your good graces. Well, even if he wasn't, if he takes you out, apparently he gets to claim you. Apparently, according to Odin, this is how the universe works. I'm like, oh no, old man, I will go to Zeus and I will get a good lawyer on my side and I will get it argued. You don't get me just because you take me out. And that head tries to use a charm on you, and he tries to be all beautiful and gracious, and he can look extremely beautiful and be extremely charming. And he's trying to undo all the bad that he's done, even though he's been impersonating other gods, fucking everything up. Hold on one second, time it's chilly. Sorry about that. So yeah, he's been impersonating other gods. He's been, ruining relationships with other gods for me. And then he got caught and he ran away, and now he's already trying to slink back in like he didn't do anything wrong. And, it's kind of like I have the Greek mafia around me, and they're just all here with their arms folded, and they're looking at him. And the demons have absolutely had it too. And Mammon is that dangerous quiet Mammon he gets absolutely fucking quiet, and the storm's brewing, and he's like absolutely quiet. And Mammon already informed me he doesn't care what kind of fucking bullshit that Odin told me. Odin doesn't ultimately owe me any more than Loki does, and he says they can be replaced. I looked at him like, oh my god. So I didn't say anything. I said, whatever works for you. I was not in the mood to argue with that. So they're talking about it. Loki will probably get to stay, but the old man might permanently get replaced. I am fond of him and I do love him, but I realize he's fucking dangerous for my health too. I've had a lot of stuff happen, and La Santa has been, thinking about things too. And she's bright, she's smart as a whip, and she's been looking back and thinking of all the times where it was either her, Hermes, or someone else that had to drag me off the road. Because I don't walk in the middle of the damn road, I'm on the side, but cars would be literally coming off the road and coming right towards me. Okay, like they were either intentionally aiming for me or didn't see me. And had quite a few close shaves over the last couple years, so I think she's had enough of his bullshit. And remember, this is the goddess that had the goddess knocked a man on his ass with a 220 line, so you don't fuck with her. So they are thinking about it. Got the Kleenex in today, that came in fine, and Hermes wanted to know when has Hermes ever intentionally fucked up a shipment, and Hermes is very upset. That's his thing. He is shipping, incarnate practically. We like to tease him and call him glorified FTD errand boy, and he's pretty good natured about it. And he realizes that Odin did damage by imitating him and doing a lot of stuff in, Hermes' place, but, that's not Hermes' fault either, and we can work past that. And the thing is, Odin is such a terrible bastard, and he's bad, but he'll charm the living fuck out of you, and you'll take him back no matter what he does. Oh, he tried to kill me, but you don't understand. He loves me. I can hear people firing off their keyboards. Girl, you need to get rid of him, too. He can charm people. He can. He's dangerously charming. Now remember, he does use magic on people, and you'll think it's your own feelings. That's one dangerous thing about dealing with Odin. You'll think it's your own feelings of love or devotion or something, and Odin could have very well worked his magic on you and brought those feelings up, and they feel real. The way to test it is if you ever find out it's magic. It is traditionally held that a enchanted love is not true love, and if the target finds out that they were enchanted, it instantly breaks it and you can't cast the enchantment again. It will not work. So we are delving into this. We're having our own little inquiry committee, and if it turns out he used enchantments on me, well, that should break any kind of ties I have to him, and that'll be the end of him being in the house. Because the others have been pointing out, he's rather fucking erratic and dangerous. He doesn't seem to take, your health to heart, and he will pretend he does. He will pretend he does. He will, but I love you. You're one of my people. I'm your ancestral god. Da 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 da. He just wants me for himself. I think I would be canon fodder wherever he would put me. I don't believe personally in Ragnarok, but wherever he would put me, I think I would be canon fodder. And he's greedy. If you are really destined to go somewhere else, Odin would love nothing better than to come in and collect you for himself. He might not even use you after death, depending on where you think you end up. But just so he could collect you, just so he could have you, no one else had you. That's kind of how Odin operates. So yeah, he may be gone for a while. I can feel his energy. I can feel him trying to come in and looking at me like, "What did I do?" But he'll probably get back in. Let's admit it. But he should be out. He should be out forever. But he's one of those gods where he attempts to murder you, and Odin's people are like, it's Odin." So that's terrible to say, but it's true. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.